Welcome once again to our YouTube channel, Soaring Together. In today's video, we're going to go back to the summer and we're going to take you to Kanab, Utah. And there in Kanab, we did something that was rather fun for two 60-something-year-old folks.
We hiked to the sand caves, watched as the Longhorns came down the street at the Western High Noon Parade, and also we'll take you to an old Gunsmoke movie set. So let's begin our adventure.
This is a very long mountain, a long way to the top. We're trucking right on up. At the bottom, we didn't have very much speed up because we were just coming out of town. There's the rumble bumps. So we got one lane road ahead and possible flaggers. And I hope we don't have to stop because we got a good speed coming.
In today's video, we are leaving Hurricane, Utah and on our way to Kanab, Utah. We are traveling on Highway 59 and knew that at the beginning of our 62-mile journey, there is a very steep mountain. I believe this mountain is part of the Hurricane Cliffs. Just as we get to the middle of the 7% grade, we are held up for construction. When the flaggers give us the signal to move, our little freightliner Ironhorse pulled our home right over that 7% incline and kept up with those ahead of us.
Ironhorse is staying right with the traffic, ain't he? Yeah, at least one about. Ironhorse is just moving with the flow. Today we are here at the sand caves and we're gonna hike the little trail. It's about a mile long and go up into the sand caves. So let's go explore. You ready, Papa? Sand cave trailhead. We need to wash our snakes, don't we? hear the traffic. We're pretty close to the highway. Actually, when we get up in the sand caves, you can look out one of the tunnels onto the highway. Which way do we go from here? Either way.
We used the AllTrails app to find out more information about the sand caves before we decided to take the hike. AllTrails states that this is 1.4 mile out and back. It's generally considered a moderately challenging route and takes an average of 32 minutes to complete. It's a very popular area for hiking and walking, so you'll likely encounter other people while exploring, and the trail is open year-round, and it's beautiful to visit anytime.
There's the caves way up there. We were right here earlier? No. Right up there. Are the caves. If we can just find the way to them.
Looks like you could go.
You get on those. I don't know which way they went. Can you go that way and up? Is it slick?
Yeah. Shoes are full of crap.
You need to get the sand off your shoes. Can you zigzag it? Can you go on there and back that way?
Yeah, that's what they've done.
Zigzag it up?
Yeah, it's going up, ain't it? Never mind going up.
The first day, Ricky hiked up, and I chickened out.
Well, we was told how you had to get up there, and it was steep. I wasn't really excited about it, but I got up there. And then after we got up there, we saw people coming from a lot further down than where I went up.
Well, the trailhead didn't really tell you where to start going up.
Well,
the
no,
rock.
the guy that just went up, we just met a guy that had just went up there. So he said, he said, and then I went up where he said, and you could
And
go.
it was too steep for me.
Yeah, so.
Because your tennis shoes were kind of slipping on the rock, and so I decided I better not try it. So Ricky went up, got some pictures, and it was awesome. Pretty cool up there, wasn't it?
Yeah. This is cool. Literally in. Ooh, I'm up here. May never get down. I'll get down, be like a bouncing ball. But check this out. Ain't this cool? Yeah. Mom and Denise can make this trip. dog prints, all that stuff in here. Ain't that cool? Yeah, it's cool. May not be the picture she wants. I don't know if she can take pictures off this now. Where you at, Sean and Dan? I'm still older and ain't got any smart. Still climbing places I shouldn't be climbing, doing things I shouldn't be. But right now, sure is cool. Yeah, talk to me somebody. Bad at all if it hadn't rained last night. Got the sand all over it. The sandstone you can climb really easy. I learned that in Moel. Side by side. Mom needs to try and come around the front. See her down there? She's that little blimp.
You can see him way back up there walking. He's got an orange shirt on, so he kind of blends in with the rocks. He found somebody to talk to.
Sent a short video to John and Denise.
Well, this was a pretty neat place when we finally figured out which way we should go. So if you come to the sand caves, if you park in the big free parking lot, you have to walk this trail all the way around past where you see the caves and then climb up the walls.
After we were up there, we saw the people coming up, like I said, and then Denise decided she wasn't going to be outdone, so we had to go back
The next day.
and so she could go up.
Because those people had gone up on down the trail just a little ways, and it was a lot easier getting up. So I was able to go up, and it was awesome. And we have pictures from the top. You could look out the sand cave holes and see the highway. It was pretty cool, but it was a pretty strenuous hike for me. Coming down, I think, was the scariest part, because you were actually looking down at the highway, and you could really tell how steep the thing was. So I made it to the top. We came from way over there. We climbed up way over there and walked across the top, and we are now in the cave. Check this out. The sand is really deep. Just look at this. How pretty. How pretty is this?
I got my jeggings and my granny pack.
He's got my granny pack. How do they make those indentions in that like that? You just scratch it. Huh.
See, that one was just done, didn't he?
Huh?
That Benny was just done.
All the light that's in here is just coming in through the holes that are cut out. There's the highway down there. And there's no more holes back here, right?
No, it runs into a dead end.
Dead end. Just a dark dead end. Wow.
Look, aliens were here. Aliens were here.
Aliens.
Don't you go no further than that.
I also looked at some of the alltrails reviews. One review stated, "Pretty easy trail, but there is a steep climb up rocks that may be too challenging for a few. The sand caves themselves were pretty cool and felt like you were on another planet. Not a whole lot of people either, which is another perk."
Here, I'll sit right here and you go over there. Right here? No.
It's not too bad right in here.
No. How did we go?
Huh?
How did we go coming? Did we stay down here or did we go up there?
I don't remember.
Another review from the AllTrails app stated, "This was so cool. I've never been in a sand cave before. There was so much to explore. It's a little difficult getting up and down the rocks, but we figured it out. It just takes some time. There was no parking fee either, and a nice big parking lot."
I think you messed up. Right down there's where we come up.
We came across that right there.
No, we did not. You can. I'd go back down there and go. Whatever. Hey, just in case y'all don't know, she's hard-headed and I am.
Which way?
You got to go that way.
Right around there?
We came up over that hump right there. Yeah, we did. Right there. We came up over that hump and went down. Go back up there. But sometimes going is easier than going back.
This is where you pulled me up.
Yeah.
So do I sit down?
I don't know. I walk right across here. Wait a minute. I'll come get you. Come on.
My feet are slipped down. So we made it to the bottom, but I wanted to show y'all what we did. When we were going up, I thought I had the video camera going and I didn't. So anyway, we climbed all the way up to the top up there, and then get around here where you can see. So we went all the way up to the top, and then we went over there to the cave tunnels. Pretty cool. And it's really strange because your shoes just stick to this wall as you walk up. You just have to make sure you don't have any sand on the bottom of your feet. And just went right up. I did it! I am 63 years old and I climbed this wall behind me. Steep.
I will never hear that again.
We came, as you see in the beginning of the video, we came yesterday, and I was too chicken to try it. And after Ricky made it okay and told me that it wasn't that bad, this afternoon I said, let's go back to the sand caves. I want to try it. So, yep, I made it. So you can tell going up behind me, it's pretty steep. And then to get all the way over there to the cave, I mean, you can see there's some, you see how far it is. There's actually a couple that's walking. They look like tiny ants over there on the hill. But
this is not the way that I came.
Do what?
This is not the way that I climbed.
No, you climbed it in a steeper part yesterday. But I did it!
So Denise's brothers and sisters, y'all knew that I was crazy. But your sister's just as crazy as I am. She has to be to live with me.
Oh.
People that went up that way are not coming back down.
Yeah, when you're climbing up, it's not too bad, but when you're up there looking down and you're thinking, whew, I can't walk straight down that. But another thing that we did there in Kanab, we were able to watch the High Noon Parade, the Longhorn Parade. And that was pretty cool. Get to see the Longhorns come down the street.
Yeah, I wish our oldest granddaughter could have been there because she loves Longhorns.
She loves Longhorn cows, yep.
Anyway.
Kanab is a city located just north of the Arizona state line. The town was founded in 1870 when 10 Mormon families moved into the area. I was excited to be in Kanab during their Western Festival weekend. We were able to watch the High Noon Longhorn Parade. It is my understanding these Longhorn are owned by the family you see herding them down the street. Even the little guys were on their horses helping out. And then we also rode out to Johnson Canyon, and there in Johnson Canyon we passed by where one of the old Gunsmoke sets was. It was of course fallen down, and it's on private property now, so you're not allowed to go up to the old buildings, but we were able to see it from the highway and get some photos.
Yeah, they were pretty much dilapidated anyway.
Yeah. But it was pretty up that canyon.
"11 miles east of Kanab on Highway 89, we turned onto Johnson Canyon Road. This is one of Utah's great scenic drives. Because we were on our Harley trike, we turned around where the pavement ended. The dirt road that continued provides even more scenic destinations. This road will give you a view of the colorful cliffs of the Grand Staircase region. The road is most famous for the old Gunsmoke film set. The set is on private land, but we were able to capture photos from the road.
So we just had a really good time in Kanab, and Kanab is close to Zion.
Yes.
It's on the eastern side of Zion. So after we had gone to Zion, which we really liked Hurricane, where we stayed there when we went to Zion. Hurricane. But if you go to Zion, my suggestion would be to stay in Kanab and go into Zion through the east side.
Yeah, you can go either way.
Because Kanab is a small town and they have a lot to offer there.
The main entrance is on the Hurricane side.
Yeah.
When I say main, but
that's where the town and all
that's where the town
welcome
is.
Center and all
welcome
that is.
center and all that is, because when you come through the gate on the other side, you have to drive. I mean, you literally drive all the way through the park to get to the welcome center to be able to park, unless you park on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Which you can in some places.
But it's also close to Bryce Canyon. So we even rode back up to Bryce Canyon again when we were there in Kanab. And also from Kanab, we rode down to the north entrance of the Grand Canyon and also over to Page, Arizona. So we'll have some upcoming videos on our adventures there coming up in the next few weeks. So we just want to say thank you to all of you who are following us along on our journey as Ricky and I are soaring together and living life in different places.